America has been for 250 years the only place in the world to offer you true, actual freedom. Really think about that. All these people are like, I don't want to live here anymore. No, not Trump. Oh my God. But then they don't understand. They say that Trump's going to take away my freedoms. Trump's going to do this. He's going to do that. America is the final leg of the free living world. 1000%. Not even a joke. Not even a question. That's already a reality. You go to Australia, or you go to Canada, or you go to the UK. These are first world countries, just like America. They have healthcare, they have hospitals, they have cars, they have manufacturing companies, they got jobs, they got billions of people, and just this and that. But the one thing that they don't have is true freedom, like America. In Canada, if you call someone a, you know what, I don't even want to say on YouTube because YouTube's like crazy, but you call some people certain words, that's hate speech. You get thrown your ass in jail. So why would they do that? Why would they, that's not freedom. If you look it up on Google, say, does Canada have freedom of speech? It'll go, yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have freedom of speech, unless it's hate speech. So, yeah, don't listen to Canada, the United Kingdom. I mean, in the United Kingdom, there's this story about this kid that was saying racist stuff online or whatever. Racist stuff. Maybe he was just making jokes. Who knows? Nobody knows, right? And they came to his house and they arrested him. They came to his house and they arrested him for hate speech. And this is the thing. These people in America, they take America for granted so much. They don't really understand the true evils going on around the world in every other country. I mean, America compared to every other country is like a golden child, basically. Every other country is full-blown totalitarianism, communism, authoritism, whatever that word's called, how do you say it? But like these countries, they don't have the same beliefs that America does, to where America thinks you should be able to say whatever you want. You should be able to start any business you want, no matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Mexican, if you're Asian. It doesn't matter any of that. You can come here and you can live here, and we can all live in unity. Other countries, yeah, good luck with that. That's not happening. Other countries like China, no, segregation is there's insane segregation. Countries in Africa, stuff like that, you can't just go over there and act like an American. You're going to get your ass beat, or you're going to get put in jail for it, or even worse, maybe. And just the amount of people that live in America that really just take it for granted because they've only lived here their whole life, and they think that it's so bad. It's so oppressing. America's so oppressing. Oh my gosh. Even though they could say whatever they want on Twitter, they could say whatever they want on Instagram, they could say whatever they want about the president, whatever. The people are calling for violence against the president, and nothing's happening to them. Really, nothing's happening to these people. And it's mind-blowing, but it's our freedom of speech. It's our First Amendment right. And yeah, you can't call for violence, but that's the thing. These other countries, you can't even criticize them without you probably getting thrown in jail. Not even probably, but you are getting thrown in jail. If you say that in front of them, or they find that out, you're gone. You're in jail. And it's really ridiculous to see everybody, not everybody in America, but all these people, the Democratic Party and the liberal media and the social justice warriors and all these people really just going against, because they think that the establishment is America. It's really what it comes down to. They think America is the establishment, but it's really not. Compared to the rest of the world, America is not the establishment. America is the superpower, and it's kind of fading, but America is the odd child out, to where we have the most freedoms. You can get any gun that you want. You can say anything that you want. You can have whatever life you want. It's so beautiful, honestly. And these people just think, I'm going to go move over here because Trump won. Go ahead, because you're not going to have any of that stuff here. However you're living here, take it over there. It's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work out for you. And there's a saying, what's the saying? Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. So that's pretty much the phase that we're going through right now. That's the era we're going through. World War II, one of the hardest times in human history. And the stuff that the people went through in America, the strong men, the people that went to war and they had to fight for their country and they had to die for their country, and they went on to create good times. But now that the times are so soft nowadays, where we have no war in America, we have nobody on our soil attacking us, we have no hardcore. I mean, we're getting there, but we have no hardcore depression. We don't really have hard times in America. It's getting harder because that's just because of the people acting up, and the politicians and everything. But we've really had it very easy. Internet access whenever you want. You can go on Instagram all day long. No one's going to say anything. You could quit your job, go on unemployment. You'll be fine. You could just do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to get a girlfriend. You could just watch porn. You could just do whatever you want. And the times are so easy that everyone is slipping. People are slipping. So everyone is becoming weak. The weak people are going to create the hard times. And now, we're living in simple times right now, easy times in America specifically, that they start to take everything for granted. If they would have been around to see World War II or World War One or the Civil War, they would not be thinking the way that they are thinking right now. Not only does the easy times that we're living in cause more chaos down the road, but it also causes division, and people just want to have problems just because they want to. People don't have problems in real life, really. They really don't. We have it so good here. We could go. I could right now order Albertsons, and they're gonna pull up and give me food. I could just do it. I could order everything on my phone. I don't even have to go to the bank anymore to cash a check. I just do it on my phone. Boop. It's becoming so easy. Everything's so simple now and so convenient that people don't really have problems, have real life problems. So what they do is they create their own problems. This is becoming very prevalent through politics and just division across America now. People are just creating their own problems because they need that thrill. They want that thrill. Because too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So too much of easy times and too much of simple, good times, it's going to turn out to be a bad thing because you have to have the yin and yang to balance it out, to have a perfect balance of everything. Everything has to be balanced. If it's not balanced, it's going to flip on its head to the other side. So if it's balanced, it's going to, you're going to have good times and hard times. But if we just have straight up easy times, which is right now, it's going to flip on its head. It's going to flip on its head soon. And all these people that saying they're going to move because Trump won, they're going to move, and most of them aren't going to, but they are, and then they're going to be like, oh my God, I need to get out of here, and they're going to come right back, guaranteed. They're going to come right back. I mean, yeah, maybe you go to Australia. If you're not like a human, you can probably live there because, you don't want to say anything. Or, okay, you go to like Canada or UK. Yeah, you don't want to own any guns, and you don't want to say whatever you want. You'll probably be fine. You'll probably be fine in the United Kingdom. But if you're like born an American, and Americans embody the true spirit of a human to its fullness, honestly, because humans, what do they want to do? They want to have freedom. That's the biggest drive for humans is freedom. And now that we have that, it's basically become opposed against. That's why the censorship is so hardcore now, because we have so much freedom that people want to go back in time and take our freedoms back away. What the hell? This is the problem. We're going to go past this point where they're going to start censoring everything, taking everyone's guns away, actually taking everyone's rights away, not like what people saying Trump's going to do. When they take all this stuff away, and then once you get to the end, once you hit the wall, this is the thing about progressives. Yeah, progressives in the 60s was different. They wanted to end racial injustice. They wanted to end the wage gaps, and that stuff was actually real back then. But now that progressives have gotten so far, they've already progressed through everything that we needed to progress. I probably would have been a progressive in the 60s, but now it's 2024. We already progressed enough. We already fit into a perfect society. And the progressives are still called progressives. It shouldn't even be a word anymore for the party, for the political ideology. But now they're progressing so far. They're like, oh, what's next? Just absolutely like my hand disappearing from the screen. They're disappearing from reality. The progressives are disappearing out of reality because what does progressive mean? It means they want to accomplish something that is not yet done or is not yet possible. But once you accomplish all that stuff that's already, we've already established that, yes, we shouldn't have segregation. Yes, we shouldn't have wage gaps. Well, guess what? Now they're just progressing past the reality. Now they're like, we want people to say nothing. We want no freedom of speech. We want no speech. And then you're like, whoa, you're like, slow down. This is why a lot of left Democrats have hopped off the Democratic train, and they're like looking and they're like, what the hell is going on? This is not my party, because they're just going so far left. It's not even the left wing anymore. I mean, the left wing it's not even there. The left wing is not even there. The left wing used to be like healthcare, universal healthcare, okay, bigger government, okay, like more taxes, but it's completely gone. And they want to take your freedoms away. They want to take your freedom of speech. They want to take your guns away. They want to take your ability to do basic human freedom things. That's the problem. And I've never really been a Republican or a Democrat, but after seeing how far the left is going, it's like you have to you have to go to the right. You have to go to the right side because there is no middle anymore. It's just left and right. There is no middle. If you're in the middle, someone's going to pull you to either side. And it's truly insane. Like, it really is insane what's happening. A man could be a woman could be a man. Let's just completely disappear. Let's completely forget proven science, and let's just disappear off the screen. Like I said, they're progressing into a world it's not even progressive. It's more of just complete insanity. Really, that's what it is. It's just complete insanity. And this is the whole point of the video, was just to say, hard times, create good men. Good men create good times. Good times create weak men. And we're going through that point right now where we have all these weak people, and they're pushing us to this point. And these weak people are in power because they love power. And they're in power, and they want to just push us straight off the edge. That's what they're doing. They're pushing us straight off the edge. Now that Trump's in office, we'll see what happens. It might take a turnaround, but, we'll see what happens. I really hope that Trump signs. I hope that he puts in the Constitution, which I don't really know the process of doing this. I know it's very complicated, but how could you make it so that freedom of speech applies to all social media as well? Because, yeah, you could say it's their own private establishment. They can do whatever they want with their rules. But that's the thing. YouTube isn't run by 3 people anymore. It's run by Google. Google literally bought up YouTube, billions of dollars, and then Google's owned by Alphabet, and Alphabet's owned by this, and everything leads back to like one place. YouTube, Google, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. They all go boop 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 into a pyramid to the top, where it's a complete monopoly. And yeah, you could say that they have their own private business, and they should be able to allowed to tell you what to do and what terms of service they want you to comply to. But I think that that's completely irrelevant now. We have to change it because social media basically is the new real life to a lot of people, and that's basically the way we communicate. That's the way people. That's how elections are run now. People are on Twitter and they're tweeting and they're doing this and that, podcasts, and the TV and the news and everything. So we're at a point to where, yeah, they need to be put under that, because it's not like you're walking into a CVS and you call someone like a bitch or something and you get kicked out. That's different than Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, to where that is widely accepted as the mainstream platforms to use. Because Rumble is good, but you're not going to reach as many people. And, Cozy TV or Kick or whatever, we're not going to reach as many people. And the corporate social media companies, they need to be under the First Amendment. They need to be under the First Amendment 1000%. It's gone to that point to where I think everybody could find it reasonable to hold them under the First Amendment, to make sure that everyone's voice is not censored. Because people are getting censored for things that they're right about, and people are getting censored for agendas, and for no reason. It's being weaponized. But that's the video for today. I hope that makes some sense. I hope that was a good video. I don't know. I think, the Normie Report is here. The Normie Report is alive. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.